Hello y'all, and welcome to the channel. I just got out of the shop. Been a hard day in the shop, so you can see me in my taxidermy clothes. Anyway, I'm about a year and a half too late on this video that I've been needing to do, and it's an update. I did a boat, motor, and trailer breakdown, I don't know, a year or two ago. And I want to come back and I want to rediscuss the trailer for just a minute. And hopefully it'll be help for some people that are going to be looking at a boat. Anyway, I'd made mention in that video of this boat came with a single axle trailer and how I thought that that was going to be plenty for this boat. Well, I discovered a little bit different than that. And what wound up happening was I keep a log of every single mile on my boat trailer. So every time I go somewhere, it goes into a calendar and I write the mileage down. So I know exactly how many miles. Well, on the single axle trailer that this boat came with, the trailer was fine. What I didn't realize was by the time you put 45 gallons of gas, you've got your motor, you've got batteries, you got all of that. The trailer was strong enough to handle, I guess, a lot more than it was. The tires couldn't handle it. So this is what wound up happening. At about 15,000 miles on the trailer, I noticed, I saw something on the side of my tires, on the sidewalls, right about where the tread is. And goofy me, I rubbed my hand over it. What it was the belts in the tires were actually breaking loose. And it was coming from excess weight on the tires. And so I knew I had a problem there. I went to a tire dealer who's been in the business for 40 years, and I talked to him about it, and he looked at everything. He said, man, look, he said, the trailer is plenty strong enough for the weight you're carrying. He said, it's the tires that are the issue. He said, maybe I can get you some 10-ply tires to go on the trailer, and maybe it'll handle that weight. He said, the problem is that extra hardness in the tire could transfer to the trailer. Anyway, to make this very long story short, I wound up, and in April of 2023, I drove up to Tennessee, I believe it was, and it's hard to find new loose trailers for a boat, but they handled them, and I think it was CF Marine, I can't remember, it was C something Marine, and I drove up there. They had a brand new tandem trailer for this boat. So I went up there, got it. I actually got the boarding ladder also at Easy Loader. I got that straight from them in Midway, Arkansas. And I talked to the general manager there, and I told him, I said, the trailer was fine. It's just a tire issue that we were having the problem with. So anyway, nothing wrong with the trailer. So what's my point here? My point is that it's a whole lot cheaper to order a boat, motor, and trailer and get the trailer upgrade than it is to go back and replace it. Now, I was able to sell my single axle trailer and to another fella that had a boat, had a 150 on it. It fit his boat perfectly, and it was a lot less heavier than this boat is. So I wound up with this new trailer. So my recommendation now would be, if you're going to go with this 18.5 foot Triton, especially if it's got the 175 or 200 on it, and you've got I'd order the tandem trailer. And I thought it was going to be harder to move around. It was actually easier to move around. I thought that it was going to pull harder with 4 wheels on the ground, and I was wrong about that too. I get better gas mileage with the 4 tires. More friction doesn't make sense to me, but I get better gas mileage with the 4 tires than I did the 2. So I'm happy with my tandem trailer. I'm also keeping the mileage on this. I'm sorry it took so long to come back and redo this for people that may be ordering boats or buying boats. But I'm going to tell you that the boarding ladder on the front, that's the bomb.com. You want the boarding ladder on the front. So hopefully this helps you if you're in the buying a model in this size. All right, I'm kind of going to give you a look at the trailer, the boat sitting on the trailer. It looks good on the trailer. It actually reduced the tongue weight also. I failed to mention that. I'm telling you, that boarding ladder is unbelievable how much that helps. So, man, I would consider that. It's worth the upgrade to do that. By the way, that was C&O Marine in Tennessee. I don't remember the town. C&O Marine. I want to give them credit for that. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, like us, and make a comment. We'd sure appreciate it. See you on the next episode.